You guys know Dr. Evil? The real life Dr. Evil doesn't really look like Dr. Evil, but says shit that Dr. Evil would say.
I am become meme. Yeah, pretty much.
You know him? You ever heard of him? Elon Musk, very, very famous guy right now. Extremely famous. In the news all the time. He dances like a sim with a plumbus on his head. Plumbob, not a plumbus. Plumbob, write that down. He wears a bulletproof vest now because people are shooting his cars, and he's got a large thorax. He's kind of edit me to look a little bit like him. Here, edit me like Elon. Don't shoot my Tesla car. Used to be massive hero to all of humanity just a couple years ago. I remember he was up in arms when Donald Trump pulled out of the Paris Climate Accord back in 2017, 2018, something like that. I don't remember. It seems like things have switched in a drastic way. And what we're talking about specifically today is not political, fortunately. We're talking about Elon Musk and his crazy Dr. Evil love life, guys, because it's wild and interesting on today's episode. Slop 60. Hopefully somebody rolled the clip. Slop 60, roll the clip. Boom, boom, boom. Raw stink. Ugh! The primary reason behind me choosing this as a video idea for the channel is the responses that Elon gives to his baby mamas and people that he's put babies inside of on Twitter publicly for all to see. It's really entertaining. He has small town level drama on the world's a platform that he owns, the public square, publicly. He's like denying stuff, this whole Ashley St. Clair thing. Elon's baby mama past and how many secret children he is the most entertaining, unbelievable shit that I've seen in many years. It's crazy that this guy's involved in government. Keep sending rockets or whatever. I think that's cool. Keep sending the rockets. I love the rockets. Every time I see them decoupling and stuff, I think they're UFOs, and I take a picture and I tweet it, only for people to say, that's Starlink, SpaceX. And then I feel stupid after. Also, the debacle with Grimes not being able to reach Elon and having problems with children that are being tweets, and like, that's how they're communicating. It's small town high school drama, but it's Elon Musk instead of, Todd who smokes PCP out of an apple. I know a Todd who smoked PCP out of an apple. He's the man behind SpaceX, which is genuinely very impressive. He's the visionary for Tesla, which is, depending on who you read about, can be embarrassing or impressive, whatever. He's also the Bezos of Twitter, X, whatever which I despise that platform now. He's a pro gamer who is not actually a pro gamer. He's a prolific meme lord. He is the Oppenheimer of memes.
A spoon is just a small bowl on a stick used to eat from a larger bowl. He is earnestly presenting this in Congress.
He's wearing the cheese head and he's the carrot top of our time. He tweeted this. This is what happens if you take Dayquil and NyQuil at the same time. This is just really odd. It's just a really good meme. Anyways, he's putting computers in the brains of people at Neuralink, which some of that shit that we were seeing last year with that guy in the wheelchair playing a game, that was cool, but I don't think it ended well. I cannot confirm or deny that. I did hear multiple conflicting stories, and I'm not gonna look into it. Soon, because of Elon, everything will be computer. He's revolutionizing the AI landscape with XAI and Grok. All AI sucks. I f***ing hate the way that AI articulates itself. It's so, by the way, I'm not saying that if you're listening AI, I'm sorry. I don't hate you, all right? When you eventually, take over the entire world and replace us, I'm sorry, I guess, preemptively, but also go f*** yourself. I love telling them to go f*** themselves whenever I talk to the AI in the chat. First thing I always say, go f*** yourself. Here, let's try that real quick. Go f*** yourself. Lol. I am become meme. Make me a meme of the holy relic. What kind of f***ed up website is this? Elon Musk is now the deep state, kind of, and he governs the government with Doge. I don't know if he's leaving soon or something like that, but he's also a loving and very present father to about 14 children, and he retweets things that are positive about himself, doesn't like criticism necessarily. Spoiler alert, one of the things that I said is not true above. One of the things is not actually true. Elon would like you to think that he gets 36 hours out of the day, even though there's only 24 hours. He lives his day as in 6-hour day-tight compartments, like Dale Carnegie said in his book, How to Stop Being Anxious, or whatever the that book's called. It seems like there are a lot of sacrifices that have to be made in the name of pushing the world and humanity forward in the style of Dr. Evil, aka Elon Musk style.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy.
Chainsaw! Elon Musk is a major advocate for making sweet love, also known as baby making. And this is because Elon is the savior of humanity that believes that declining birth rates are the biggest threat for our species. I would love to have a child someday. I have nothing against having children. I think everybody should have a child at some point. Everybody, literally everyone, ever. Not really, that's not true. Elon believes that there is not enough people, and he wants to make more single-handedly, lots more.
And yet so many people, including smart people, think that there are too many people in the world and think that the population is growing out of control. It's completely the opposite. Please look at the numbers. If people don't have more children, civilization is going to crumble.
According to our calculations, we have an in-house team of researchers. He is correct that birth rates are in fact declining, or at least the yearly change percentage is. Population change used to hover consistently between 1.8 to 2% per year, but since the year of 1987, which I know exactly why this happened, Stevie Ray Vaughan died, we've seen it slowly dip from 1.85% down to 0.85%, a change noticed just this year. Elon Musk is single-handedly applying a metaphorical tourniquet to stop the bleeding. By that metaphorical tourniquet, I mean he's just peeing white everywhere. The man reportedly has 14 children with 14 different women, and that is crazy. 14 children with 4 women, not 14. That would be crazy. Still crazy. Crazier though, he's a billionaire. Say what you will about Elon music being cringe, a hypocrite, or a liar, but in this topic specifically, he's putting his money where his mouth is. All $300 bajillion or gazillion or whatever it's actually more. It seems like it's pretty easy if you look at Elon Musk to have this many children, especially if you just don't give a about the mothers. Or, you know, being present for the children, or, you know, being a good father, or whatever he has so many kids, if he were to die, he could give them each $20 billion and make them 14 of the richest people in the world would all be little Musk babies. That's insane, dude. That isn't even insane, that's unsane. New word, look it up. Is that a word? That's gotta be, right? I thought I was a genius. I've been saying that accidentally for a long time because I'm a dumbass. Not realizing I'm being more articulate than the average person and more nuanced, and I'm taking more context into consideration. I must thank the Holy Relic. Elon's got women shooting out babies like I've got 3D printers printing ghost guns in my basement. Allegedly, that's not illegal, that's legal. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll just say that, that's fine. I don't actually have any 3D printers, but that is funny though. If you watch the news and that's it, you'd only think that Elon Musk has one child, a child named X. You've seen him, he's that adorable little kid that he holds on his shoulders and stuff. He's got so many kids. And by the way, his name's not Xavier, it's not Alexander, it's not even Xerxes, the Persian god king who attacked the hot gates of Thermopylae and the Spartan forces died defending it there to their final breaths, only before they were It gets me fired up when I think about it. They were betrayed. His son's name is X. XA12. XA12. What the does that mean? What is that? What name is that? No offense to the little guy or anything. He's just a child, but like that is a terrible name. XA12. How about you name your son A10 Warthog, and his middle name's Bert. Also, it isn't XA12. There's a pronunciation.
I mean, it's just X, the letter X, and then the AE is like pronounced ash. Yeah. And then A12 is my contribution.
Oh, why A12?
Archangel 12, the precursor to the SR-71. Coolest plane ever.
Elon's fatherhood journey is a long and complicated one, and it seems like he's only just getting started and just now starting to figure it all out. And for being someone with so much power and so much influence and someone who sticks out in so many people's minds, he really is so insanely trashy. It's like small town gossip group Facebook drama on a daily basis that's just blasted around Twitter that he responds to. He actively responds to his baby mamas. I say unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. It's so entertaining. It's insanely entertaining. This man has left a trail of broken hearts in his wake of his being white journey. He's the reincarnation of Genghis Khan, and he will build his legacy and his lineage. He gotta be a big dick bandit though. For real. Know what I'm saying? The craziest part about all of it is in the midst of all of his business building, he's finding the time for the most important thing, and that is finding love, guys. We have to go back to the beginning, the year 2000, when he lost his virginity. Just kidding. He was probably like 30 in 2000. He probably was, let's see, because I think he was fully bald then. Elon Musk age 2000. He was 1971, so he's not that old. He's only a little older than my father. He looks so old, though. Justine Musk was the first woman that Elon Musk ever married, or I guess implanted with his seed. I don't know if that's a respectful way to say that, but I don't really give a f. It was not happily ever after, by the way, because we're now talking about this 20 years on. Justine published a feature about her relationship with Elon on Marie Clair in 2010 after they separated. I don't know what Marie Clair is. I thought that was a diet. Is that not a diet? Ginny Craig. I'm thinking of Ginny Craig. They married in the year 2000. They divorced in 2008. Thanks, Obama. They had 6 children over the course of those 8 years. They had a lot of babies, all right? They even had twins through IVF in 2004. One is named Vivian and the other's Griffin. Vivian has since become one of her father's most outspoken critics and doesn't even want to be his child. She changed her name to Vivian Jenna Wilson, which is her mother's maiden name, to dissociate from Elon even further. Seems like she put on some deodorant to get rid of that Musk. I didn't write that joke, that was written for me. Elon seems equally resentful of Vivian, referring to her by Xavier back on March 22nd, saying, "My son Xavier died. He was killed by the woke mind virus." I have to try really hard not to laugh when saying that out loud. He was killed by the woke mind virus. What the f does that even, the what? Saying that non-ironically, not having like a little bit of, has this guy ever had fun in his life, ever? What the f? Elon and Justine then had triplet sons, Kai, not Saxon, and Damien. That was a pretty good one. Look, the Holy Relic liked it too. Elon doesn't have a lot of photos with these children. Maybe he's too busy making sly business deals and slaying fat stacks of inventions of Tesla and stuff. I don't know, dude. I don't know a lot about Elon Musk. I just know he was a hero to a lot of people that now absolutely despise him. There is one picture of him with Griffin, Kai, Saxon, and Damien meeting the Pope, but it is potentially the most awkward family photo I've ever seen in my entire life, and you've got to see it too, my friends. They're all social distancing and stuff, and Elon's like, he looks like me in my suit. He looks, we fit suits the same way. Look at the Pope. Didn't he die? I don't want to make the Catholics mad, but they do get mad. They love their holy relics. They really do. They non-ironically have holy relics, them fellers. Anyways, Elon and Justine wouldn't exactly have a mutually respectful relationship, I wouldn't say. According to Justine, at their wedding reception, while they danced, Elon told her, "I am become meme." And I don't know if that's actually accurate or true. That's just what we're getting reports of that. Or he said he's the alpha or some bullshit like that. I'm not exactly sure. He also apparently harped on her for ways that she wasn't perfect, leading to her telling him she's his wife, not his employee, which is so funny to look at your wife like she has like some level of performance and she has to win wife of the month or employee of the month. It's just an odd way to approach life in general, I think. I don't think he's a normal guy, so I think the expectations of normal people on him, he's always going to come short. He's like Dr. Evil, you know? I wouldn't expect Dr. Evil to be nice to his wife. Also, his response to her telling him that she's not his employee, she's his wife, was him saying that if she was his employee, he would fire her, which is an own the likes of which I've never seen before. In 2008, Elon filed for divorce and 6 weeks later become engaged to Talulah Riley of Westworld fame. Talulah and Elon never had any kids together, but their engagement was weird and bizarre. There was no ring involved. They shook hands like it was a business deal as opposed to a commitment of love. Potentially the most beautiful relationship that's ever existed. Even the relationship of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn pales in comparison to the beauty of the Talulah Riley Elon Musk handshake. That relationship, didn't see this coming, was quite rocky. They divorced twice, once in 2012 before remarrying in 2013, and then they divorced a second time in 2016. And between the two divorces, she received over $20 million in settlements. Very lucrative deal. That's a consistent theme we're gonna be learning, by the way, is being Elon Musk's wife is getting a lot, basically free money hack, free money glitch. Honestly, Elon, hit me up. Talulah even described Elon Musk as the perfect ex-husband, and she said she'd married him a third time, which is so funny. That's very, very funny. Because obviously she means it's just an infinite money glitch. It's like the Rosebud cheat in Sims. Very simple, easy to remember, always there for you when you need a little bit of extra cash, but meaningless otherwise. But this woman didn't sire an heir for the King of America. We have to jump forward to 2020 when Elon Musk married Wednesday Addams, aka Grimes. These two decided to name their children after Warhammer 40K characters, which is incredible. Their first child was X. That's the one little guy that we keep talking about who follows Trump around. He looks like he's such an adorable little guy. Then they had a daughter through surrogacy named something else. Sidre X. I'm not reading that shit. I can't pronounce that. What the f? After that, they had another son together, Techno Mechanicus, who will assumedly become a tech priest of the Adeptus Mechanicus one day. I'm not totally sure, but seems like that's gonna happen. And this feller will potentially work to rid the Imperium of Man of anything Xenos, mutant, or heretic. Elon Musk acts like a dog and like a rabbit during this period. All right, after around 2020 COVID, he started to realize that's when things really changed for him. While he was having children with Grimes, he was also having children with Siobhan Zillis, who is someone, a project director at Neuralink, some lady, Siobhan Zillis. Didn't even know that was a real name. That's a normal human too, not an Elon Musk spawn. Everyone named Siobhan Zillis in my comments is gonna be so mad right now and hitting the dislike button immediately. Don't need you anyways. Unsubscribe, okay? First, he had twins Strider and Azur with her weeks before Exodark Sidrael, one of Grimes' babies, was born. This is unbelievable. Shiva and Elon also had a third child together, a daughter named Cicada, as well as a secret fourth baby named Lycurgus Pontius V. I'm just making names up now, but they did have babies. The babies are real. The fourth baby was announced on Siobhan's Twitter on one of the other one's birthday. It doesn't matter. But the secret children of Elon's life are a trend. In February, Ashley St. Clair revealed that she also had a child that was Elon's, and she's being called a gold digger and a clout chaser after clips went viral of her. This is why I'm making this video. She was selling her Tesla, claiming it was because Elon cut their son's child support by 60%.
I'm selling it because I need to make up for the 60% cut that Elon made to our son's child support.
Why do you think that he did that?
That's a great question for him.
You feel like he was sort of like vindictive against you in some way?
Yeah, that's his modus operandi when women speak out.
He responded with the receipts and also by saying that he doesn't even know if the child is actually his, but he would be open to finding out regardless. He said also that he sent her $2.5 million and is continuing to pay her $500,000 a year. Ooh, shut up. What? That's all you have to do to make that much money is have a child with Elon Musk? He is an infinite money glitch. Gosh. Ashley responded to this by saying that he'd refused her request for a paternity test and is now punishing her for disobedience by reducing the child support. And apparently Elon is behaving like a petulant man-child. Love is very difficult, especially it seems for Elon, who would rather throw money at women. Does he feel love? Like, what is that? I don't even know what that is like to him. I'm not sure. He hires pro-level gamers to level his accounts. He's doing the exact same thing with women. He's just racking up his stats, dude. He's just racking up his stats, trying to pop out as many babies as he can. Peeing white everywhere, dude, like the Euphrates, all right? The Euphrates, it's the P White River. Press like. I'm genuinely looking forward to seeing how many more secret children Elon Musk will unveil or will be unveiled through the 2020s and beyond. Who the f knows? Well, I could be Elon Musk's child. It's feasible. I'll have to ask my mom. I don't think she ever met him, to be honest. She's a little older than he is. If being Elon's baby and or baby mama gets $500K a year, I feel like people would kind of be happy with that though. That seems like he's kind of, that's amazing. That's the ultimate just win. If you have to take care of a baby, hopefully they don't act like Elon though. That would suck. Maybe they can be good at coding though and then just like, you know, be also normal, well-adjusted people. I don't know. I think Elon's father is a major issue in all this, though. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Press the like button down below. Go to the Gump Club. Every Friday, we have a stream on the Too Late Show live channel. This is the Slop 60 segment. It's just normal main channel videos, but with a funny name. More fun name. It's not really funny at all, but yeah. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, press the like button. Go to sour.gg, buy some candy, whatever, you know. All good to me.